Okay, hello everyone. Today we're here in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 in the Cessna Caravan. We have a 287 nautical mile flight from Papa Hotel X-Ray Phoenix Sky Harbor to Alpha Bravo Quebec Albuquerque International. We'll be flying IFR and we'll be doing a SID, a STAR, and an RNAV approach to Albuquerque. Should be a scenic and fun flight, so let's hop into the pilot seat and get started. This flight is by special request of channel subscriber Paulo Santana. He has been steadily asking for a Grand Caravan flight, so I'm going to take a shot at it, and we'll see how it goes. The in-game checklists aren't very detailed, so I'll use my own. So we'll start by getting the left and right fuel tanks turned on. Get the prop to full forward and the mixture to cut off. Next, we'll check that the fuel shutoff valve is in. It is. Battery on. Fire test switch on. And I'm not sure if that's supposed to make an audible response, but it didn't make anything, so we'll turn it back off. Beacon on. Avionics bus went on.
Test. Okay.
See the Garmin logo come up. Starter switch to on. Okay, I forgot to hit the enter key for the center display there so that I could monitor N1, but I was looking for N1 to get to 12% before moving the mixture to low idle. There we go, now I've got it on and I can see the engine display. Once we get to 50%, then I can turn the starter back off. Okay, for today's flight we are flying IFR. It's actually a pretty easy flight plan. We've got two VORs, a departure, an arrival, and an approach. Our first VOR is St. John's VOR, and our second VOR is Albuquerque's VOR. Our minimum en route altitude is 13,000 for this flight, so we're going to go up to 15,000. We are flying the St. John's 9 departure with the Albuquerque transition. You can see this is for turbojets and turboprops only, but the Cessna Caravan is a turboprop. We're expecting to depart from runway 26, so on departure we will fly heading 258 to 1550. We're continuing to the Lavon 3 arrival to Albuquerque, so that connects the St. John's and Albuquerque VORs. Our arrival will be via the RNAV Zulu approach to runway 26, so we'll need to arrive at KPHX at 7,400 for our approach to runway 26. So that's the plan. Let's call clearance delivery and get our IFR clearance. Phoenix clearance, November 359 Golf Charlie, IFR to Albuquerque. Cleared to Albuquerque via the St. John's 9 departure, Albuquerque transition. Climb via the SID, radar vectors Papa X-Ray Romeo, Sierra Juliet November, then as filed. Expect flight level 170 3 minutes after departure. Departure 119.2, squawk 2414, Cessna 359 Golf Charlie. Phoenix ground, November 359 Golf Charlie with information whiskey, ready to taxi. Taxi and hold short, runway 26 via Hotel Bravo Bravo 13, November 359 Golf Charlie. As always, we're streaming live ATC from live ATCnet for this flight. It's a little bit quiet today, so hopefully we'll hear some comm chatter in the background. Okay, we'll get all of our lights turned on. Phoenix Tower, November 359 Golf Charlie holding short, runway 26. Cleared for departure, runway 26, November 359 Golf Charlie. Turning radius of the default Caravan is pretty wide, and it's easy to overshoot your turns. There are some mods that help with that. There is a Cessna Caravan improvement mod that you can find on the forums. I'm not running with it because it was hanging my simulator when I started with it, but I hope it all gets sorted out. I fly some of the other turboprop aircraft here, like the TBM, and that one has some excellent mods for it that smooth over a lot of the things that need to be fixed from the default version of the plane. But this is performing really nicely on rollout here. And when I rotate, it really launches up off the runway. So let me get leveled back out here a little bit. Get myself back on centerline. This is the default version of Phoenix Sky Harbor. I'm surprised no one's made a payware version yet, but I'm sure that someone will get around to it. Okay, we'll do our initial turn here. We got some nice photogrammetry underneath us.
Mark 2574, turn right, taxi Bravo, Charlie 11.
Alright, we're on track. Let's sit back and enjoy some of that awesome flight simulator scenery. Okay, that was some fantastic scenery. I really loved the eye candy for that flight. The origin and destination airports were also part of the request from Paulo, and thanks. It was a great scenic flight. I did have trouble with the RNAV approach, although it looked good during the planning phase prior to launching the flight. What loaded up into the G1000 was missing the final approach fix, which was an important fix to have. So I ended up doing a go-around and coming back and just flying it visually for the end. One of the quirks of Microsoft Flight Simulator. So if you enjoy content like this, be sure to click that like button, leave me a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, as always, for flying along with me, and stay tuned for further flight adventures.